Back at it with the summer sides. My name is Mark Ashby of Grill Mark Co. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make some smoked ranch cornbread. As always, the first step is to head out to the grilling deck and turn on your smoker to 350 degrees. If you're using a cast iron pan like me, go ahead and slide it in there so it preheats. Start by mixing 1 cup of cornmeal, and we're going to put all our dry ingredients together first. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Now you want to take your whisk and mix everything together. Now to our dry ingredient mixture, we're going to add all of our wet ingredients. 1 cup of buttermilk, half a cup of regular milk. Next, half a cup of buttermilk ranch. Next, 2 large eggs. Next, you're going to need 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter right there into the wet ingredients. And the last optional part is 1 cup of finely shredded cheese, but here in the South, it ain't in the South if it ain't with cheese in it. Take your whisk again and let's mix everything together. Be careful not to overmix. And now you got to go outside and get that preheated cast iron pan. Use a glove. It's hot. Even though it's cast iron and non-stick, you still want to grease up the pan a little bit. You can use butter to do this, or like me, I'm going to use some bacon fat. All you have to do is just take that bacon fat from the heated skillet and just melt it across, and make sure you get it on the sides as well. Now the reason I chose bacon fat is because it's going to add another layer of smokiness for this dish. Next, pour the mixture into the pan. Then smooth out the top if necessary. Now we got to glove up. And we're going to take this dish back outside to the smoker and let it cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. This is going to sit here again for 20 to 25 minutes, and we're going to know when it's done because we're going to take a toothpick, stick it in, and if it comes out clean, it's ready. We went a little over the 25-minute mark. We're now sitting at about 30 minutes, but it is perfectly browned. We're going to take this little toothpick right here, and we're going to see if it's ready. Clean. Look at how beautiful this is. It's going to be delicious. So let's head inside and let it rest. It's been about 5 minutes and I can't wait to cut this open. Just look at how gorgeous this turned out. I can still smell the buttermilk ranch. You can see the cheese in there. This is going to be tasty. If you can see, this is perfectly moist. It's going to have a lot of flavor. We definitely browned perfectly on the bottom. It's still hot. We're going to add some butter to it, and then we're going to dive in. We've added the butter right in the middle. It melted perfectly. That's the slice we have right there. We're going to dive in. Cheers. This is so moist. It has a lot of flavor in it. It has the tanginess of the ranch, which is great. The slice isn't ranch forward, but you can taste it in there because it has that tang to it. It's soft. It's delicious. I mean, buttery goodness. You can see my hands a little shiny there. This is a great twist on a summer classic. It was a great side with anything you cook at the barbecue. This ranch recipe is perfect, just like me. And if you love barbecue content and grilling and cooking, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button below. You can make delicious recipes like this. And until next time, make sure you keep those grills fired up so the flavor doesn't go down. See you then. I'm gonna down the rest of this.